May the 3rd, 2026, YMCA Ambler location. There you see it. The old man, 54-year-old Maurice Black, and his son is also there. How old is he, 24? Yeah, he's 24. He'll be 25 in a couple of months. The younger version of Maurice Black is also participating in the YMCA's powerlifting meet. So you see me with some poundage on my back. I'm getting ready to squat it up below parallel, down in that bucket, get a nice depth, and just push that weight back up. So I'm the oldest competitor here at 54. I mean, I'm known for throwing up weight, so they put me in the category with all the rest of the young people. But I really should have been in the category all by myself based on my age. But I mess with them heavyweights, so they put me in there. And it was a fun, festive occasion. Got a chance to see some old gym friends that I hadn't seen in a long time. And we had fun competing, but the old guy was feeling it the next day. You know, few aches, few pains, and one of the aches and pains was due to a serious event that took place during the powerlifting meet, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But let's get into the footage now. So I'm doing my first little warm up here, but they counted it as one of my attempts. First little attempt there, 245. I could have went a little bit deeper in the bucket, but that's deep enough. That's parallel. That's only 245. So just pushed it back up. Wanted to get it over with. I'm talking to the official there. Asking her was that depth okay? She said it was okay. It was parallel or just below parallel. So that was the little opening warm up, 245. You get 3 lifts, and they take the highest one out of the 3 lifts. So it's an amateur powerlifting meet. So for my second attempt, I want to put 325 on the bar. Go ahead and knock that out. So you gotta make sure everything's correct, everything's nice and straight. Make sure everything's proper. And the old guy is going to get a nice deep squat depth on this one, and so that's really good there.
Good job, Dad.
Getting down in the bucket, throw that 325 up like it ain't nothing on this old ass 54-year-old back and legs. That's my son, he's my spotter. So this one would be my 3rd attempt. I took it up to 345 for my final attempt, and this is the last one that they count on the squat. I think I got some really good depth on this squat on my last one also. Not bad for the old 54-year-old warrior. That's my son in the background spotting me, in case you're wondering who the big guy is in back of me. Yeah, down in that bucket. Put it up. I could have put like 20 more pounds on the bar if I wanted to, but I didn't want to really push it. That's my all-time best right there, 345. And there's Maurice Black II, my son. He's getting ready to do his warm-up with 275. And that's what you're looking at here right now.
I thought he warmed up.
All right, Mo, lightweight.
It's a warm up.
Blast it up.
He doing a warm up, he said.
Easy work. Easy work. Easy work.
Well, you don't want to do too much.
Very good.
All right. Okay, Big Mo.
This is warming up with 315.
Go.
Easy work.
Go ahead, Mo. Good job. Come on, Mo.
Looks like that's 335, I believe.
Yes.
Little warm up, easy work, 335.
Go. Oh, I think he's still okay.
In my opinion, you're so gorgeous. If you think you can do one rep, I would try it. You look like you bang out more than 335, I look like you banged out 3 reps. So, I believe in you.
Come on, you can do it, Mo. Yes, come on,
Easy.
Mo. Woo. Go ahead, Mo.
Easy work.
Good job, son.
Strong young fella.
All right, here we go.
So that one, that's 385. That would be the 385. Yep.
Come on, Mo. Wow. Come on, Mo. Got it. Good job. Excellent.
So this is me on the bench. This is just warming up with 245. Just warming up with the 245. This is the 285. So I got a messed up shoulder, so I gotta be careful. But this is my first attempt with the 285 after not really warming up with heavy weights. We're gonna go back and do this again, but some other crazy shit is gonna happen when I go back and try it again.
Here we go.
So you gotta pay close attention to this shit, cause I don't know what I was doing or how I lost my damn concentration, but this is crazy.
Come on! Oh shit!
Damn bar slips out of my hand, hits me in the ribs, in the middle of the chest, and the left side of my ribs. I'm like, damn, I can't believe that bar slipped out of my hand. I don't know how I was gripping the bar. I really don't know what I was doing with that situation, but I was pissed. So I'm telling the guy right now, let's do this again. Fuck this. We got to do this again. So I'll put it up there, laid back. Now it's time to stop fucking around here. It's only 285.
Alright, come on, Dad. Up.
And it's up there.
Go ahead, Dad. What I'm talking about.
Could have put like 290 on there. At least 290.
Good job.
So this is 285. Right now it's about 40 pounds over my body weight because I'm fat right now. I need to knock some of this gut action off. But that's my son. My son had a shoulder injury. He injured his shoulder while we were lifting in our basement. So, he's not going to go too crazy on the bench because he had a little shoulder injury. He's just warming up with the 135.
All right. You good?
So that's him telling everybody about shoulder injury. You don't want to push it, So we're going on. So he stopped at 225. So it's me warming up on the deadlift. We didn't have a whole lot of time to really practice for this powerlifting meet. If we had more time, my bench would have been at least at 305 because that's my max. My max on the bench is 305. So, like I was saying, I'm just inserting this video in here to show you that my max was 305 pounds, that I've done 305 pounds. But like I said before, I recently just been concentrating on push-ups. So the 305 pounds was my max about 2 years ago. And we didn't, like I said, we just went in on the humbug and decided to be in the powerlifting meet. We didn't have a whole lot of time to train for it. We trained maybe like about a month, and that's not enough time to build your bench press back up again. So that's why I couldn't even grab the bar like I'm used to grabbing the bar, because my bar here is a standard bar. A standard bar is a thin bar. The bar at the gym is a little bit thicker than that. It's a little heavier than that. So you have to get reused to lifting on an Olympic bar and get reacclimated to the bench and all of those things. But I just wanted to show you that there was a time that I did do 305. And with enough time to train, I'm already back at, I can tell 290 or 290, 295. So I'm not too far away, because that 285 went up kind of easy. And so that's just a sidebar video for you. Maybe even would have been up to 315 if we had more time to practice. But it's me doing those warm-ups right there for the deadlift. And here's my son getting ready to do his final lift on the bench.
Come on, Mo.
Real easy. That 225 just goes up like it's 135, but he said he was feeling it in his shoulder, so he stopped at 225. So I'm over here on the doing more warm-ups with that deadlift situation, because that you gotta make sure that 54-year-old back is warm. And that's what, 275. This is 315. Still warming up.
You can do it. Good. Good job.
This was 385
Alright,
that I was trying to do on that old ass back. Now this is after squatting 320, squatting 245, 325, and 345 on the squat, and pressing 285 on the bench. So the central body's getting a little tired, taxed out.
Come on.
So this 385, this is way more than this. This is 20 pounds more than my maximum that I've ever done on the deadlift anyway. Yeah, that back said, nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that right now. We won't save that for another day. So I wanted to go 5 pounds over my max, which was 365. So this is 370, just so I could say I went over my max and I have a new max. And I did it at the powerlifting meet. So this is 370 pounds on the deadlift. I weigh about 244 pounds right now.
Up, up. Go ahead, Dad. Dad.
It goes up. So this is my son. Gonna do his little warm up here. Prepare for his deadlift.
Hopefully he'll be able to do well. Okay. Nice little practice.
Of course, it's easy work. It's just a little 135 pound warm up.
Alright, we got more warm-ups for Mo. Alright, okay. No, oh no, okay.
That's 370, 365 rather. Here is 405.
Alright. Big Mo.
405 comes up like it's nothing, like it's 135. He's so strong.
That's right. You can do it. Come on. Yes! Go ahead, Bob. Here we go. Big Mo. Yes! Good. Good job.
Now we got 495 jumping off for his next attempt. So I know what that is. That's 495. Yeah, that's 495.
Oh, 495. Uh-oh. Shit, you might as well have went to 500 if that's the case. You can do it. Come on, Mo. Come on. Up, 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 up. Yes! Go ahead, son.
That's how you do it.
Good job.
You still got 2 minutes. Breathe and brace. Breathe and brace.
Well, then he went to 505.
Up, up, up. Yes! Yes! Go ahead, Bo.
So his last lift was 505. But let's go back and revisit the bar falling on my chest. So most people would not have gone back to do this weight again after some shit like that happened, because it did hurt. It knocked the wind out of me, and I wasn't feeling the pain on my left hand side, on my left, the upper part of my left, the left side of my sternum, my upper rib. But the next day I felt it a little bit, but the powerlifting meet would have been over for a lot of people, because that's crazy. But you know, it was all the way up there when I dropped it any damn way. I figured I had to go back there and do that again. And I'm surprised at how easy the 285 went up. So, like I said, I could have put like at least another 5 pounds on there. But this is after us not really having a lot of time to practice for this, and me concentrating a lot doing calisthenics, trying to lose this gut and trying to lose weight by doing more push-ups and dips and stuff like that. So when you're not used to being up underneath the Olympic bar doing bench pressing, you kind of get out of practice with the form and stuff like that and how you want to grip the bar. So I think that's what happened. That's what happened with that. So yeah, my son came in second place overall because his bench stopped at 225. If his bench would have been where it normally is, his bench would have probably been in the area of at least 315 because his max has been around 315. And once again, that's without him really training on the bench, and he still had a max of 315. But he could only go up to 225 based on because of his shoulder injury. And he still came in second place because his squat and his deadlift was so vicious. His deadlift was 505 pounds, so he still got second place. It was nobody competing with me. There was nobody 50. It was nobody 50 or over in trying to do the shit that I was doing. So if I was in my own category, I would have won because nobody else in my age bracket shows up to do stuff like this. At least not today. And yeah, so we are officially in the 1,000-pound club. All of my lifts total to be exactly 1,000 pounds. And my son's lifts total to be 1,100 and some change, 1,100 and something. I don't know exactly what it is because he's upstairs somewhere, but it was at least his total was over 1,100 pounds. Mine was right at 1,000. So I made it into the 1,000-pound club as a 54-year-old man, and my son's total was like I said, over 1,100. All right, just wanted to share that with you all. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you next time. Peace.